Hello, everyone. How are you today? Just bear with me. We're trying to get this all on. All right, there we go. Hi, everyone. I'm Donna Peterson. I'm the CEO of World Innovators. World Innovators is a B2B marketing agency. I've decided to put together this 5-part series of LinkedIn Lives. Every Wednesday, you get a 10-minute bite on ChatGPT and how B2B brands can utilize it. Why I'm doing this is because the new feature that ChatGPT is now offering can really help B2B brands grow. So today we're going to go over some basics. What is ChatGPT? How has it evolved? And how can B2B brands use it in regards to research? Because every week I'm going to talk about a different aspect on how to use ChatGPT, but today it is all about research. Now, in November of 2022, ChatGPT was introduced to all of us. And this was introduced from OpenAI. It is an advanced language model where you give it a prompt and it generates a response. When it first came on the market, we all started to look into it. I speak to clients, I speak to my colleagues, and I heard a lot, Donna, it's too basic. It gives us a response, but by the time we finesse it and we get it back so it really sounds like our company, it is taking too much time. It's not even worth looking into. I agree. That 3.5 version, they've equated to being a toddler. Well, today I'm talking about 4.0. 4.0 is a new version that came about in May. It was introduced to us. There's a free version and a paid version. And with the new features that the 4.0 has to offer, it is something B2B brands need to reevaluate. Because I do feel this ChatGPT can be brought into companies and help those lean marketing sales teams just support them so that they can get amazing things done or give you new ideas. Sometimes we all look at something and we get stuck. We get stuck on one channel. Now you're able to get different ideas from different places to think about to take your business to another level. So like I said, OpenAI introduced it. It was version 3.5. That was a toddler. Here we are with 4.0, and they're equating this to a well-knowledged adult. So a well-educated adult is now answering these responses. So what are we getting back? We put in prompts. We're getting prompts that understand better. They're understanding what we're asking for. They're giving us back more creative solutions. And this is helping those B2B brands with that side of their business they may not have been able to utilize before because they're getting these new ideas. You're getting back content you can actually use. I will say, even though this content is something you actually can use, you still have to look it over and make it unique for you and for your brand. But there's things you can do within ChatGPT so that when it gives you back a response, it's already more like you and your brand. The first thing is when you're looking at your ChatGPT, you'll see an icon up there on the right-hand side. Click on that and customize your ChatGPT. Put in information in there about how you want these responses to be. For example, we're a 43-year-old B2B marketing company. We need to have that type of information in there. We're not a marketing agency. We didn't just get out of college and open up the doors. No, we've been around for 43 years. We understand the history of marketing, which helps our clients produce marketing that actually resonates with their target audience. You've got to put that information in there. You got to tell ChatGPT, how do you want it to respond? We always want the responses to be very professional. Don't give me back something that says, Hey, dude, you want to do some marketing on social media? That's not going to work. Or don't tell me, oh, you know what you should be doing on TikTok? Well, unless I'm doing a dance move, you don't want to see B2B marketing on TikTok. You've got to know the right channels. And that also ChatGPT can help you with. But before you get started, make sure you click up there, customize your ChatGPT. Then when you go in to put your prompts, make sure you tell ChatGPT how you want it to act. Now, we work in several different industries, so sometimes I may want ChatGPT to answer me as if they are an engineer. You've got to tell it. Now, this information I'm giving to you is kind of the basic. We all knew this, but you need to do those things before you can really get the most out of 4.0. Now, here we go. Here are the exciting features about 4.0. And I do not get any kickbacks on this, but I would definitely upgrade to the paid version. With the paid version now, you can upload documents and ask it to review it. I don't know about all of you. I get several articles and emails in every day. And a lot of times I want to read them, but I don't have time right then. So I drag them out, I put them in a folder. What happens to that folder has a tendency to just keep getting larger and larger and larger before I have the opportunity to sit down and read them. What you can do now is I can take up to 10 articles, put it into ChatGPT, ask it to please read those 10 articles and give me the takeaways that would be important for a B2B marketing agency to know to help our industrial clients. I'm not saying don't read any articles all the way through. Definitely do that. But we all have some out here like, yeah, we kind of want to know what they're saying, but we're not going to really spend time reading the whole article. Those are the kind to put in there. The other great way is I just got this brand new book in. Signed up for Marketing Profs. They sent me this book. So before I came on, I went into Chat 4.0 and I said, I just got this new book. Could you please tell me, have you read it? And what are the 5 takeaways for a B2B marketing agency should use if they're helping industrial brands? It went and gave me takeaways. I went and then asked ChatGPT, could you create a blog post about those 5 takeaways, definitely giving reference to the book and the authors of the book? And it did that. Of course, I took that blog and then I finessed it a little bit more, saying, tell me, what can pharmaceutical manufacturers do with this blog? Or what could people in the food and beverage space do with this blog? But it's now able to take large documents, put it in there so it can analyze it. You have an old ebook around? You upload it in there. Say, I need to freshen this up. I need to freshen it up. I need to put in new statistics. Can you please help us? And it can review that ebook. It can review URLs. I went in this morning and I said, could you look at World Innovators blog page and create an ebook of the top 10 blog posts? It goes in and it creates an ebook of these blog posts that we then can use for our clients. I can even have it go through our blogs and say, out of the blogs talking about pharmaceutical manufacturing, could you put those into a specific ebook just for pharmaceutical manufacturing? Now, this is our own internal content that we're now taking and just packaging in a different way. So packaging it in an ebook. But this is what we're able to do with 4.0. You're able to put large amounts of documents in there, have it look it over, and give you a synopsis back. You do a big presentation, put it up in there and say, does this answer these frequently asked questions? Is this geared towards my target audience? I love that feature. You can upload those larger documents. You're able to look over these documents so that if there's regulations you need to be aware of, you can get that information. The next feature I love, and I haven't figured out this one on my desktop yet. They have an audio feature. Izzy, can you please tell everyone how you help me with B2B marketing?
Here's a concise version with an audio-friendly approach. Top strategies for maximizing ROI in B2B email marketing. Segment your audience. Tailor messages to specific groups to.
So this goes on. Why is this a great feature? You're in the car on the way to a business appointment. Maybe you have a few more ideas. Maybe you want to do a little bit more researching about something you just heard in the news about an industry. You are now able to talk to ChatGPT and it gives you a response. If I went on and I asked it to please write me a blog or can you put together a sales letter, that all gets written out into your ChatGPT account. So you can go back there later and get it. Remember, anytime that you ask ChatGPT to put together content, ask it to write it out in Word. With these new features of ChatGPT, you can use it for research. B2B companies can start to look at it to look at industry trends, competitive analysis, even future projections for an industry. The second way you can use it for research is customer insight and getting feedback analysis, survey analysis, looking over tracking, even social media. Could you please look over LinkedIn and tell me which social media posts are getting the most responses? Do they like video over static images? Ask it questions. Let it analyze it for you. And then the third thing for research for B2B brands is the technical and the regulatory research. We have to be up to date on data privacy rules all over the world. And so constantly I am checking on what are current regulations? What are people doing? What should they watch out for? But you can do the same thing within your industry. So for a recap, ChatGPT is evolving. It's evolving and you need to figure out right now, what are your objectives for generative AI tools and how can you harness the power of this tool? Does anyone have any questions or solutions or suggestions they'd like to bring up? I'm watching our chat here. Okay, I don't see anyone. One questions I get a lot, they say, Donna, how do we get started? And my biggest thing is just get in there. Start playing with it. Start talking to it about personal or business things. And analyze the 4-0. Download the audio on your phone and start talking to it and see how it can work with you. I thank you for joining me today. I hope you join me next week. Next week, we are going to talk about a live. I'm going to show you exactly how I use ChatGPT for target audiences. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.